everybody, what's up? My mic is slightly out of position. I'll probably reposition it when I start playing games again. Hello, hello. Good evening, everyone. Allow me to get the YouTube side chat open and then we can chill for a little bit. Is this Stone Cold shirt new? No. My wife actually bought this for me many years ago. I would say probably the last 1 to 2 years that I was actively wearing t-shirts on stream. I had this shirt and I had it in my rotation, but if you remember, then I stopped wearing t-shirts and started wearing nicer clothes. And so basically it came into the rotation for like a year and then it got pulled right out of the rotation. That's why a lot of people don't remember that I had it. That's right, gonna take you for a ride tonight, no CPO vibes. Can we do Q&A instead of fighting game rage? Why would there be fighting game rage? We're playing Marvel 2. Realize we're playing over Scout Count 2 tonight, right? This is not Street Fighter 6 garbage. This is actually a good game. The only rage tonight will be bad connections, which just happened, but, you know. No, here's what I did, Dragonborn, is I changed the background to make it less busy. Like I started off the month with 2 things on this side and 2 things on this side, and it was very busy. Probably I will bring back more background stuff, in future months. But too much, I rotated the screen around. The screen was here and I put it here so that way it doesn't block, the mic doesn't block it. Don't need that much for the background, especially with all the RGBs, right? What's up, Dark Beast? How are ya? Right now, am I the happiest I've ever been in my life? Says Nmix. And it's a hard thing to ask. Like when I was a kid, I was pretty darn happy. You know what I mean? But I didn't have any responsibility. That wasn't an adult. So it's hard to be like, yeah, as an adult, yes, I'm the happiest now as an adult than I've ever been. Things are that good with work and the streams and all the new stuff I'm doing. Now this cool wrestling show I'm doing, the better quality stuff, clipping stuff and highlighting stuff out of my streams, having that control now, basically having no real limitations. When it comes to the content that I'm putting out, that makes me very happy. My personal life, I'm happily married. I love having Jasper as a pet, behind the scenes. Guess that's great too. And it looks like things are looking up, with things such as having extra time to spend with my wife and stuff coming forward. So yeah, things are great. I should probably fill my mug before I pick it up to try to drink from it. There's nothing in it. Juicy Booch has our first contribution of the night, a 99-cent super chat. And the cool thing about it is now, guys, if you're not aware, you can now like super chats on YouTube. A lot of other channels had this ability for over a year. For some reason, DSP Gaming never had it, and they just gave it to me this week. So now whenever someone likes or does a super chat on the stream, be sure to give it a like to show your support for the support. Support the support with more support. Get it? All right, so Juicy Booch, thanks for the first contribution of the night. So here's the deal. Earlier today, Smart Guys went very well. However, we are not going to be counting the wrestling commentary show towards my particular goal streak. Why? Because that wouldn't really make sense. It's not a show that's just for me. It's a 50-50 show between myself and Ashton. So we have our own stuff going down. Like we had our own goals and things set up for that show. So we did well there. But, that's not going to count towards the goals hit counter. Earlier after that, we played about an hour and 20 minutes of Indiana Jones, and we actually did well. I couldn't believe we raised like $90 in like an hour. I was like, what the hell? So that was so nice. Thank you for those who supported that. But we didn't hit the goal. Tonight is a normal stream. 2+ hours of gameplay, right? We're going to relax with each other, enjoy classic fighting games. It would be great if tonight we could hit a goal and get to 69. First of all, because you guys love that number. And second, because then we'd only be one more away from doing DSP Tries It, which I cannot wait to do this week, a brand new Jersey Mike's sandwich that I'm excited for. So let's do it. Let's hit it tonight. Let's get some support going. And let's hit that goal and get close, because what I'd like to do, I'd really like to do the DSP Tries It on Thursday. I think that would be perfect if we did it on Thursday, particularly because my wife works that day, and it means she could come home and we could have the food and she doesn't have to cook. So that would be perfect if we could do it on Thursday. So let's hit the goal tonight. Let's hit a goal tomorrow and solidify it for Thursday. Okay? I don't care about the Evo lineup. A bone-in chicken is work. I don't give a shit about Evo. What is the 100 goal? The 100 goal is a viewer's choice playthrough event. Alright? Look, Viewers' Choice Playthrough event, where you will be nominating and voting on a game. That will be a marathon day of me playing that one game as a playthrough, and then we're gonna do 1 or 2 more streams of it to see if it works as a full playthrough, and if it does, it will become a full playthrough on the channel. So it's the return of Viewers' Choice. I have not done Viewers' Choice in many, many years, so it'll be fun to do that. Oh, someone has gifted a sub over on Kick. Thank you. It's anonymous, so I can't put a name on the leaderboard, but thank you for the anonymous gifted sub, whoever did that. I appreciate that. Awesome. Thank you, thank you. Well, thank you. McCoy says your background looks much better now. I agree, right? We've got this nice, beautiful soundproofing situation that catches the RGB lights very nicely. And it's more basic instead of having giant pieces of art and stuff. More laid back, background. I feel it does look better. So thank you. I appreciate that. I covered the EVO 2024 lineup last year. I did. Oh yeah, it doesn't add. It's EVO. They have all the major fighting games, and usually they have like a couple legacy games, and I don't really care, you know, like, I don't see why I would. Can I tell you a story? Yes, but I'm not going to. NMEX, I'm sorry. I should shout out who got the sub. Oh, I didn't even look. I didn't even see who got the sub. Does it say? It might say in the leaderboard. Oh wait, I have it set up here. I can actually see it. Wait, can I see it this way? Look, I'd be able to see it this way. See, here it just is anonymous gifted. It doesn't say who it went to. I go over here. It says, oh, that's right. I forgot. It doesn't show anonymous gifted subs in the revenue screen. It counts them, but it doesn't show them. So I actually have no way to see who it went to unless I catch it when it's on my screen before it scrolls off. I can't actually see the anonymous gifted subs on Kick. So I missed it. So I'm sorry about that. Yeah, I like the new font style for the leaderboard. I don't know if I'll keep it every single stream. There may be days when I theme it towards what we're doing. So you might see other days it'll change the fonts. I just added a lot of new cool fonts. But for now, I like it. No super real vibes. It reminds me of like the old school super, like Spider-Man superhero movie style. Yeah, I agree. It looks pretty neat like that. Sarah, listen. Here's the deal. Here's what you probably don't realize, Sarah. All right. Over at Kino Casino, that's how that goes. What Sarah is saying is, she says, were you disappointed that when you were doing Smart Guys earlier that it was derailed by so many cries for support? Well, if you didn't notice, that's actually how they operate over on Kino Casino. For those who don't know, Kino Casino probably makes 3 times as much money as I do. Just being honest, okay? That's how they are, and it's completely accepted, and they don't have any problems with it over there. They have 3,000+ viewers a night. They probably have 3,000 viewers right now. I think they're streaming right now, right? And no one has an issue with it. It's only if I do it that people have issue with. It's okay for them, no criticism whatsoever. They're good with it. But me, I'm like a heinous villain because every once in a while I ask you guys for support. They literally do that every night. So for you guys, perhaps, who don't watch Kino Casino and don't watch other kinds of content, you'll watch Smart Guys, you're like, damn, Ashton's really going in hard asking for the donos. That's what they do, and that's why they make so much. You get it? It's like they say, ask and you shall receive. So they do. Ha ha ha, get it? But again, I'm the heinous villain of the internet. I'm the one who has 17 documentaries made on him. I'm the one who has thousands of insanely unhinged, mentally stunted detractors because I'm a villain somehow, but when other people do it, it's totally cool, right? It makes no fucking sense. Another anonymous gifted sub. This one went to Bob. It went to Bob. It scrolled off the screen again. Dang it. It went to Bob Dude 430. So again, thank you, anonymous sub gifter, whoever you may be. I appreciate that. Now there's 2 anonymous gifted subs. Sadly, I can't count it towards the same person because I don't know if it's the same anonymous person or two different anonymous people who gifted. But thank you for that. Appreciate that. Good evening, Jade. Good to have you here, man. It's more so the method at which it is done that people have issue with. You don't think that Ashton does it way more harder than I do? Are you deaf? Like, seriously, he was heavy on it. Listen, he knows what he's doing. He's the pro at doing this stuff, right? So I'll let him roll with it. I don't have an issue with it. I think it's people who take it so seriously, they're the ones who really, And the other thing is, like, I kind of feel like the way the show has gone so far is that basically within that last 30 minutes is when we get like a big dono at the end of it, and we're going to probably hit our goal, at least our tier 1 goal, probably every time we do the show. So I'm not too worried about it. But, over on Kino, they constantly try to expand what they're doing. They try to get more, so they do more crazy stuff. Like, their streams go super long and stuff. And you guys know I can't do that. I don't have the freedom like they do. To free up my schedule all day. I have a family, I have responsibilities. I can't be here all day, every day. But, I'm willing to do some extra stuff in order if we hit a big support goal or whatever. So, but yeah, again, it's all good when they do it, right? It's all good. It's fine. And no issues whatsoever. But if Phil does it, he's a pain as villain. So it's really, if anything, it's really starting to open up my eyes. Like I told you guys in the last few years, all the things that people have criticized me for, and then I find out everyone else does it anyway, or the things that people demanded of me, and then I find out no one does it. Like, you know what really gets my goat? Here's a minute. I'm actually gonna be real with you guys for a minute. Death counter when I play FromSoft games. For so many fucking years, people told me, oh, that's what everyone does, and if you don't do a death counter, you're a pussy, and you're not doing it right. Dude, I'm serious about this. Fucking no one does a death counter. And I know because I watched big-time streamers who play Souls games. No one cares. They outright tell their audience, you don't need a death counter. The whole point of Souls games is you die a lot. You don't need to count it. No one has a fucking E-penis who's trying to beat the game with 2 lives. That's not the point. So all those years I did that fucking death counter just to find out it was a joke making fun of me. It didn't mean anything. And I'm like, well, fuck these people, right? These people are going to hold me to these fucking stupid standards and shit. So everyone else does it one way. It's fine. But when Phil does it, he has to jump through hoops, bend over backwards, do it this special fucking way to appease these ultra greedy ass people who just want to make fun of me anyway. So those days are long gone. I'm not stupid anymore. I'm not ignorant. I'm wise to this bullshit. You're gonna give me shit because I ask for contributions when there's people who literally spend half the fucking show asking for contributions. There's people who run a podcast where the entire border of the podcast is Dollar Shave Club and some shitty fucking toothpaste subscription and shave your balls with manscaping. No, fuck you. I don't do any of that shit, so I don't want to hear it. What's up, Sparks? Good evening. Okay, one more anonymous gifted sub over on Cake. Where'd this one go? Another anonymous gifted sub. This one went to Jalen the Cuck. Congrats, Jalen, on getting your first sub over there on Kick, and thank you there for that. Now we're up to $16 of support in climbing. I don't know who I'm going to use, but you guys know the characters I typically use. Sadly, I'm just going to say this up front. With this collection, anyone who's left playing it is a bunch of tryhards or cheaters. So I have to pick serious teams, or at least my serious joke teams. So no, I'm not going to be picking low tier characters. I'm not going to be messing around in teams that I'm just going to lose nonstop. There's no point, right? I hear it all fucked up today. I don't know why. Probably because I was wearing the headphones. Good evening, Dragon Boar. Don's educator says, when did Kino Casino declare bankruptcy? Oh, you see, they didn't have to, because they didn't have all their lives ruined by fucking losers on the internet, who basically made their entire YouTube channels unprofitable because of false copyright strikes. They didn't have their entire reputations ruined on the fucking internet by thousands of online stalkers. They didn't have people restream them constantly so they can't make any revenue on their live streams. I mean, I could go on and on. I'm the unique case because I'm the one who gets harassed. So you can go fuck yourself. No, illegal restreaming absolutely hurts because there's 2 reasons why. Number 1, more views equates to more attention, equates to more engagement, which would send more people to the channel and rank me better in YouTube search. And also, I get ad revenue on. I get none of that because the illegal restreamers, okay? Number two, you may not realize this, but if you have more viewers, okay, now you can play with the audience a bit. Like, for example, did you notice what Ashton was doing? It was basically bringing up some detractor memes and stuff during Smart Guys, which I'm totally okay with. We've talked about it. So he does it. It's like, okay, we're joking about it. We're having a good time. We're razzing each other. We're talking about man boobs and shit. Who cares? It's funny, right? Yeah, but I don't benefit from it because those people are watching an illegal restream. So they're not going to leave the illegal restream to come to the stream and then dono. Get it? If they were here, because there were no illegal restreams, then they would dono. But they don't do it because they're not on the stream. So it does hurt me a ton. These people are fucking pieces of shit. It's funny because back in the day, the people like the Sons of Kojima were totally against doing shit like that. Illegal restreams, absolutely not. Monetizing their content, absolutely not. As crazy as those people were, they had some kind of a code of moral values. The people today are just scumbags. They're just pieces of shit who will steal and break the law because they think that they're immune to the law, which they are not. Again, I said it once, I'll say it again. They better be lucky that I never hit the lotto, because then I'm just gonna fucking sue them on principle. I won't care about getting a few pennies from them. I'll care about throwing them in jail. The Detractors are sad, but the $2 super chat says, the Detractors are much worse now than they were when they were SOK. No, listen, today, it is 100% shameless, not intending to say, oh, Phil's a bad person, a bad content creator, because all the shit that they used to say doesn't apply anymore. Oh, Phil's lazy. I'm not. I work hard, and you can tell. Oh, Phil doesn't even put his money back into the business. Obviously, I have, right? We can go through a laundry list of the stuff they used to say about me. None of it applies anymore, yet there they are, still making the same bullshit content, still lying every day, defaming me every day, because they can monetize it. They are scum. Like, they are the lowest form of content creation and the lowest form of human. But, today, things are different. Back then, it was like, oh, like we're crusading against Phil, But now it's not like that anymore. So, thank you, Detractors are sad. That $2 super chat broke to 23 in support. Now, guys, remember, when I start playing fighting games, I can't actively talk to you. I can only, chat between matches. So, let's get some support rolling in now. So that way we don't have to talk about it later. Let's hit that goal tonight. Really, let's hit it tonight and get so close. We only need one more for tomorrow so that we can unlock the DSP tries it. Okay?
Thank you everyone for watching, and I will see you on the next one.